This is a full body mobility video with emphasis on the core for advanced movers. I'll be showing you a series of movements whereby we challenge the stability of the core while moving the body in different directions. To warm up, we'll be opening up the hips. So bring your foot as close to your forehead as possible. Try to reach your leg towards you instead of bringing the body forward. And start to turn a little bit because this way we'll get into the deeper nooks and crannies of the hip joints. See if you can bring the leg closer in here. Scoop the belly in, round the lower back. This way you'll be able to go into this deep hip opening more. And from here, going to a deep spinal arch and curl. You're going to arch your spine while pull your feet towards you. Curl your spine while reaching your arms forward. In the same position now, you're going to go into a side stretch, but arching your spine as you look diagonally up towards the back. Pulling one foot as you look diagonally up, arching your upper back especially, spiraling the spine. In the first movement series, we'll come into all fours, transitioning the weight back and forth, curling as you go to the front, arching the spine as you move your sits bones back towards the heels. Keep your belly in at all times, curling and arching. And from here, extend one leg out and bring it up. Use your toes to tap the floor, using your glutes and your hamstring muscles. And from here, external rotate your leg and bring it to the side, while keeping the pelvis square. Keep the leg absolutely straight. And from here, start to tap your leg up and down at a side angle. Repeat other side. We're going a little bit faster than usual here because it challenges the stability of the core and the pelvis more. From here, we'll do the similar movement, but this time with one arm up, going in opposite direction as the moving leg here. It will further challenge our core strength and pelvic stability. In fact, this will also challenge our shoulder organization. How do we keep our entire structure of the spine and pelvis square as the leg and the arm move at the same time? Bring your knees back. Put your body in a slight position and start to do a mini push-up using the triceps muscles. We're not building biceps here. We're engaging the triceps in relation to the serratus anterior. Try to go a little bit lower each time, reaching your chest and your nose to the ground. Sit back to take a second break, and we go again. Make sure the entire body go down as one. The pelvis, the spine, and the head move together. Put your hands on top of your pelvis and start to arch back. Transitioning with curling forward. Again. Put your hands at the top part of the pelvis, arch back, opening the chest, looking to the sky or the ceiling. Curl. Sit back a little bit as a transition before we arch back a little bit more this time. Have the feeling of gently nudging your pelvis forward as you arch back. Now arching deeper now by interlacing your fingers, reaching both arms downwards here. We are deepening the spinal extensors work. Strengthening the back extensors more as we do this. Remember to curl forward as a good transition. This way you'll be able to arch your spine and extend it downwards more each time. Open up your hips more as you do this. Reach, reach, reach. And from here, let's challenge our core more. Just go onto your hands and start to draw circles with your legs here, scooping the belly in, keeping the lower back slightly round. We don't want to be arching from the lower back as we do this. Our legs should feel fluid and mobile as we move the femur head in the hip socket, looking straight in front, keeping the upper body fairly stable. Lean forward as a transition because that was hard work. In movement series 2, we'll be challenging core even more. Push out the legs in frog position. Bring it in and out. And keep the legs in external rotation and start to draw circles. Be sure that your legs don't come in too much to the hip joints. We don't want to be compressing the hips as we bring the legs in. And from here, keeping it in external rotation, start to do mini Caesars, bringing both legs alternately up and down. And then switching it to parallel. From here, let's start working the obliques more. Reaching both legs to the side as you rotate the body to the opposite. Keep both feet flexed, keep the legs as straight as possible. Bending the knees, straightening to the side, coming in at the center. Keeping the same upper body organization, start to circle the legs out. External rotate as you go out and keep parallel as you point the feet and come in. External rotate, flex, and point and bend your knees to come in. Then you reverse the direction. To wind down, we'll do a classic stretch here. Start to ease into the stretch, side bending from side to side. Reaching it to your ankle or your foot if you can. Do it at a level that you feel comfortable. And stretched out. Opening up the opposite ribs here. Keeping one leg as straight as possible as you open up the ribs of the opposite side by looking diagonally up. Keeping the straight leg flex if you can. Then turn your ribs. Have your face down to your knee. Sweep your body to the opposite side and come back. You need not hold too long in that position. Where you feel tight, you can take your time to side bend a little bit more. Reaching, opening, we don't want to hold too long in the stretch here. We do want to pause a little bit, going in and out of the stretch. This way it's more effective in letting go of the tightness. Gently lift your body up. Bring it back and forth. This may look like an arm balance movement requiring upper body strength. That is right. But more importantly, by shifting the weight back and forth, we are releasing the tightness around the shoulder joints here. It's a nice way to end any movements, especially advanced moves, to bring the body back into ease. And let's do a roll over, releasing the spine, especially the lower back. Put your hands around the lower back if you like, keep it there. But if you can, straighten both arms out and just let your legs hang there. With your breath, you can bring the legs up and down a little bit. It's a great way to open up all the tightness around the lower back, the top of the pelvis, and the sacrum area. Do this till you feel you're satisfied. bringing both legs up and down, pulsing it a little bit, which is a way I find more effective than just holding it in static position. Enjoy the release. And slowly roll back with bent knees. Coming up in the next video, I'll be doing a video on mobility for beginners. What you have just seen in this video are moves for advanced movers. For beginners, you can get started by releasing your joints, and this is what the next video is about. So remember, do turn on your notification bell and like and subscribe, because I love to have your support to grow my channel. Keep moving, keep getting better, because this has always worked for me and I believe it is the best for everybody. So see you again very soon in the next video. Take care and have a lovely day.